Hey everyone, today I'm super pumped to share with you some upcoming queer sci-fi and fantasy books that are coming out this month in July. Just a warning, I have not read any of these books. I'm excited to share the upcoming releases, and I'm looking forward to reading them as they get published. But I have a little bit of everything with this month that falls within the genre. We got some post-apocalyptic, dystopia, some sci-fi, some epic fantasy. So if any of that interests you, sit back, relax, and just listen to me yap about books. The first one is Blindspot by Kate Peters. This one is a gritty sci-fi romance that's set in a city that's torn apart by rival gangs. A post-apocalyptic scenario has left all the survivors with superpowers, and there's a drug that enhances that superpower, but there are some negative side effects to that. So the main character, Ambrose, is the son of a gang lord, and all he wants to do is live a quiet, peaceful life with his boyfriend Kai, but Kai belongs to a rival gang. So, unfortunately, one day Ambrose, using his powers, almost kills Kai, and so Ambrose vows, you know what? I'm gonna quit taking this drug. I want to start over. But then a mysterious woman shows up with the power to heal the negative effects of the withdrawal from the drug, and so Ambrose is torn on how to move forward. It's about addiction, love, getting a second chance. So if you like queer romance with a side of action, this one is perfect for you. The next one is Gryphon King by Sara Omer. If you want epic fantasy with southwestern Asian vibes, this is right up your alley. This follows Batar. Batar is a legendary warlord who killed a Griffin when he was a kid, and that legend has sort of followed him his whole life. Now he's conquering lands, and he's set his sights on the city of Dumakra, where warrior princesses rule and they fly into battle riding Pegasus. Pegasi? That's beside the point. Nora is one of the princesses, and she wants to take revenge on Batar after he conquers the city. But things sort of get complicated because she starts getting close to Batar's wife, and then she has to work with Batar when riots threaten the safety of the city and mythical beasts um, kind of bring about trouble. And so I'm getting the vibes that there's politics, there's a slow burn romance, there might be a love triangle with Batar, Nora, and Batar's wife. So this is perfect for fans of mythical creatures and political struggles. The next one is Moonrising by Clare Barner. It's set in 2073 and follows the first lunar colony. It follows Alex, who is a brilliant scientist, and she is focused on being able to grow food in space. And it also follows Mansoor, who is this charismatic businessman who needs to work with Alex because he's looking for a sustainable way to grow food for the first hotel on the moon. So Alex and Mansoor move up together, they work through that, and like a romance slowly starts to unfold. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Mansoor's brother and his brother's friend are working in the Earth and politics to pass an act that would allow people to move permanently on the moon and give people a second chance at life. So both of these timelines are kind of going on simultaneously, but both pairs are working towards the future of Earth. Some eco terrorists get involved, so you've got this hopeful queer space romance that has like science and heart. Sounds perfect. Um, the next story is Climate of Chaos by Cassandra Neubould. It's set in a devastated Seattle where storms have ravaged everything, and people are protected by a certain company who's created these like dome cities. Healthcare is tied to how much work you can give certain pharmaceutical companies, and if you can't pay up, you get sent to a place called the Harvest House, where I'm assuming they like take what they need from you, and it's not money. Fox is the main character, and she fights with this mercenary group that's focused on getting medical access for everybody, but her sister gets captured, so she has to go undercover into the heart of the enemy. It's intense, political, and it's like super relevant. It tackles climate change, medical debt, and the power of family all at once. It's definitely giving me like darker, gritty, young adult vibes. So if you like dystopia, this one's for you. Last but definitely not least is Archive of Unknown Universes by Ruben Reyes Jr. It sort of blends alternate timelines with like queer love and the history of the Salvadoran Civil War. In one plot line, it follows a character, Anna, who is able to use a device to like peek into her life and like what could have been. And so like that sends her and her boyfriend Luis on a journey through Havana and San Salvador to uncover family secrets. Then there's like a parallel story that takes place in the 70s, and it follows two men who are young revolutionaries who are falling in love. Unfortunately, they get separated through the revolutionary work, and they are left to only be able to communicate through exchanging letters. And forces beyond their control start looming over them and do everything that to keep them apart. It's emotional, poetic. It ties in a lot about fate and history and what it means to belong. So that's it. Sounds like 5 amazing queer sci-fi and fantasy books that are coming out in July that I'm excited about. There's definitely something for everyone. So if you are looking forward to any of these, let me know in the comments below. Or if there are any other sci-fi and fantasy books coming out this month that you're looking forward to, please also let me know. Put them on my radar. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me ramble. Let me know what books you're looking forward to this month.